Attention Entropians, Bob Silent here again, and I'm bringing you a quarterly report. As you can see, Daikiba Annihilation's doing good in hunting, and of course hunting's down for the week, but way up for the last month. In mining stats, Listerium Stone's topping it, and crafting stats, Explosive Projectiles is topping it. Looking at mining, we have top 10 loots at the top for the last 30 days, and the top 10 ores and end matters in total at the bottom. As you can see, it's Listerium, Calderite, Iron, Crude Oil, Narcanisum, Blausarium, Melchi Water, Ganganite, Zinc, and Belcar. And here's their markups for everything but the Melchi. The Melchi will be on the next markup thing. We're looking at millions of PED being passed around in most of these, and the ones that aren't millions of PED are pretty good markup for the most part. Here we are in hunting. Top 10 mobs of the week. Top 10 trending mobs. We got Annihilation mobs at the top. Mayhem mobs, right? And then we got Phefox, Leviathan, Aatrox, Proteron, Orly, Aranatrox, and Calypsoid. I'm actually surprised Calypsoid is over Kerberos at the moment, but I guess if anyone's hunting Kerberos, they're hunting them in events. In crafting, we got lots of explosive projectiles and some shrapnel, which is people turning explosive projectiles back into shrapnel. Top 10 crafters over the last 90 days. Not really surprised by any of these names, but I am kind of surprised that Yoda and Baby Oxide are at the bottom instead of at the middle to the top. They must be taking some time off, or they're putting their money into Mayhem right now. Looking at planets. Most valuable planet, of course, is Calypso, followed by Arcadia, followed by Monria. There's not really any competition there. Entropia is still sliding downwards. It's below Cyrene now and steadily there. Looking at the land areas for hunting, you can see it's actually pretty close right now between between Arcadia Moon and Arcadia Underground. But what you can't see on here that I didn't catch was Crystal Palace is around 50,000 PED worth of hunting. Also, in mining, as you see, the gap spreads out quite a bit more between the Arcadia Moon and Arcadia Underground there. There's no mining on Crystal Palace. Looking at the markup for some of these land areas and such, as you can see, Calypso land deeds are at 21.23 for the month. Arcadia Underground deeds are at 70.35 for the month. There's the oil and the Melchi. Compet deeds are still selling. I don't understand why anyone is buying them even for 27 PED. And as you can see here in the middle, there's Alien Biogenic Gel, which is one of the few things you can get only on Crystal Palace. It always has a high markup, and crafters really, really want it all of the time. This is why I think Crystal Palace is a good investment. Looking at the market for Crystal Palace has been sitting pretty much at around 1875 for most of the last month. It's at 1872 right now. It's a little bit down. The downward spikes are kind of stabilizing out a little bit more, though. So price fluctuations are balancing out. Now looking at the market value of the various big things in Entropia right now, we have found $25,487,520 is the current market value of Planet Calypso. Arcadia Underground is currently worth $1.4 million. Crystal Palace is worth around $936,000 on the market. And the Arcadia Moon still has no market value because you can't sell your stuff, you can only buy it. It still seems to me, as a matter of opinion, that the Crystal Palace is way undervalued for what it represents. And that anyone who's paying money for the Arcadia Moon deeds is kind of playing a sucker's game until they're willing to put the deeds on the market. If anyone has any opinions about how I can make this garbage content less garbage content, feel free to leave me a comment below. I'll be doing this again probably in April, if not sooner. See you guys next time.